All right, everybody, at 9:20, we're going to put a pin in that press conference with Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth and Chairman General Dan Kane, because I do need to get to this interview that was scheduled here at 9:20 about nurses. It is Nurses Week, nurses being the backbone of our healthcare system for patients and families every day, and May 6th marks the beginning of National Nurses Week. So joining us this morning is Linda Champa. She is a registered nurse. Want to discuss a way that we can support nurses through a special grant program. Linda, thanks for joining us this morning.
Oh, thanks for having me, Jane.
Of course, an important time to recognize your dedication and what you do every day. What does that feel like on the front lines as you are working nurses, being a nurse?
Yeah, every May, it really is so nice that we have National Nurses Week because it really does make you feel kind of special. And it's really just a chance, National Nurses Week is a chance to celebrate the positive impact that nurses can have on their patients and their communities. Jane, it's a demanding job mentally and physically, and it requires ongoing continuing education credits to keep us current and to earn national certifications. And each year we have to renew our skills and complete a certain number of those continuing education credits. And the cost of those credits, Jane, sometimes can really add up.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about, a way that we can financially support nurses in continuing your education through a special grant program.
Yeah. So the company that makes these protein shakes, Premier Protein, they're launching their Shakes for Shifts grants program. It's really kind of cool. It's a reflection of their commitment to nurses, and they're going to award 10 $2,500 grants to eligible nurses who are passionate about continuing education and want to advance their careers. So if you're a nurse and you're interested, you can submit a short essay, 200 words or less, explaining how the grant would support your career goals. Now, applications open May 6th and run through July 1st. And you can learn more and you can apply online for this at the Shakes for Shifts section of premierprotein.com. But dealing with continuing education credit, Jane, it's just one aspect, one challenge that nurses face every day.
Yeah, I mean, really, no kidding, right? We only see it through movies sometimes, and this special time that we recognize nurses. What do you want our viewers to understand about your profession and what we might not already know?
I think anyone who's thinking about being a nurse would be, to the younger generation, I suppose. It's a great career choice, I think, because it can be really rewarding. It takes a lot of energy, especially those 12-hour shifts that many of us work. And so you kind of have to pregame, as we say. You got to have your healthy foods, your high-protein foods on hand. Premier Protein just released a new line of the Coffee House protein shakes that pack 30 grams of protein and the caffeine equivalent to a cup of coffee. And they come in the Coffee House line comes in some classic cafe flavors, for example, the Coffee House Mocha or the Caramel Macchiato, all delicious. And if you're a nurse, this is another little perk here this week. You can save 30% with code Premier30 on Amazon during National Nurses Week while supplies last.
All right, that sounds great. It sounds like a good partnership. Linda Champa, a registered nurse, talking about a special way that you can promote and support nurses as they pursue a continuing education. Linda Champa, registered nurse for National Nurses Week. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.